Good morning. We are making our climb down. It's going to be probably close to 13.6, which is all our day of going down, but just wanted to share this beautiful view with you. It is pretty this morning. On that side we have a little bit of developed desert, and then on this side a little bit more of desert, a little less developed. I-10 runs through there, the Whitewater Preserve, and there's a big wind farm down there too. You can see out there in the valley, the sun is coming up behind San Jacinto, and it's casting a shadow on that valley. It's really kind of cool. Just a big mountain. Well, we're on our switchbacks today. Don't know if you can tell, but that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 switchbacks that I can see from right here. Well, at least it's not straight down. Looking back at San Jacinto right behind us. Well, we've run into a bunch more blowdowns, and as you can see, they're very big. We've got another one right here in front of us. Can't really, I mean, you can go under it, but obviously somebody has made quite the trail around it. So hopefully we won't have to deal with this all day. Well, we've reached another big blowdown point where it's really difficult to get through. Looks like there might be a way around here. This trail is over there. In this area where these huge cedar trees. Absolutely enormous. Looking down into the desert floor. Rocks are incredible. If you can see, like that one looks like it fell off the top of that one. It is something else to see these massive boulders. And we believe that is the next mountain range we'll be tackling after we get through the desert floor. It's pretty big. Pretty intimidating looking. Still making our way down towards the desert floor. And I can see trail down there a little ways. We're making progress. Now, it is definitely getting hotter as we go down towards the desert floor. It is very nice to have this umbrella. We sat down in a little piece of shade that we found just a little bit ago. But you can see we're getting closer. Desert floor. It's I-10 down there. We came from all the way up there. Señorita. Alright. So making our way down. Maybe you can see I-10 down there. I just looked on the app that we follow to navigate, and that highway is still 12 trail miles away. It would seem like you could get there today at a reasonable hour, but no. So we're camping short of it. Woo! 200! Woohoo! We're here at this little water source. It's the first one we've had all day. There's all kinds of hummingbirds in here, bees and butterflies. Everybody wanting a drink. Yeah, here's one of the hummingbirds. These little red flowers. Alright, we've already passed 200-mile signs, and according to our Far Out app, the 200 was like, I don't know, what, 8/10, something like that back. Yeah. But anyway, here's another one. Day's over. San Jacinto in the background. We've got a pretty cool camp spot. Not far from I-10. Probably about 8 miles, maybe a little less. How's the last 2 days been?
Hard.
Yeah.
So much up, and then down. And trail's been rough.
Yeah, it's not been easy the last couple days since we got back on trail. We had 2.5 miles once we hit Devil's Slide Trail.
We're more like 3 miles because we had to walk to the park. So.
Plus, so Susan, trail angel that we met, Sharon, a trail angel we met when we were going into Idlewild, gave us her phone number, and she was the one that ended up taking us back to trail. Let us back on trail about 9 o'clock, I guess. She picked us up from Idlewild Inn and got us as close as she could to the Humber Park entrance where they were doing construction. But since it was a Saturday, there was no construction going on, so we cut off 2.5 from, what was it, Ernie Maxwell Trail,
yeah. So we could skip that.
Yeah, so we had probably somewhere between 6 and 8/10 of a mile walking through the entrance. But anyway, once we got up to the PCT, it was lunchtime, and we stopped and had lunch. And then from there, the rest of the day was climbing. We were going to go on top of San Jacinto, maybe stay at the cabin and stuff, but both of us were pretty tired already from all the climbing. I mean, we were already at 9,000 feet. San Jacinto's 10,834 feet. But we noticed out on the horizon there was a lot of haze, a lot of clouds, and you're supposed to be able to see Mexico, Nevada, and the ocean.
Pacific Ocean, yeah.
Yeah, so we needed to get some miles because we did take a 00 and just decided to circumnavigate the peak, and we just stayed on the red line PCT the whole time.
Plus, there were so many weekend hikers out. There probably would have been a lot
Yeah.
of people out there.
Yeah, there sure were. But anyway, we chose a camp. Did somewhere around 11 miles yesterday.
Well, but then you had to add the other
Yeah.
3, so
Plus
14.
the off-trail miles. Made it for a long day, and we got in right in time for camp. So today we did a little bit better on time. I'm not sure what our total mileage was. Do you know?
Nope.
Today. But anyway, we're
13 something?
Yeah, 13.5, 13.5, 13.6. We're poised to go in early to I-10. Jan found a trail angel that is going to help us out, take us to resupply for this last stretch going into Big Bear. And it's going to have some challenges as well. PCT, whenever we started talking about it and seeing videos, everybody was like, you know, it's graded for stock animals, horses and stuff, but I'm telling you, the last, I don't know. I mean, there's been portions, yeah, I'd probably take a horse on, but for the vast majority of it, it's been really sketchy. I mean, it's...
Yeah, today was there was washouts where you
Yeah.
had to, like, cling to the edge of the wall or the rock face.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's honestly, it's probably a lot harder than we thought it was going to be, and we had high hopes to be able to come out here because both of us are pretty experienced. You know, we did the Appalachian Trail and thought, oh, this is going to be a breeze. We can probably do 20s by the first or second week, and that's not been the case. The only time we've probably done a 20 is because we had to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and I thought the climbs would be more humane because there were the switchbacks, but then you just climb for like 7 miles.
yeah.
So, yeah, maybe they're more graded and not so steep, but they just go on forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, so it kind of balances out, but it's still beautiful as you can see around us. I mean, that's just a spectacular mountain. You know, it is something. It is pretty out here. It's a lot different. I didn't know what to expect. I haven't really spent much time in the desert, but I didn't expect to have mountains that big.
Yeah. Yeah, now we've gone down several thousand feet from the beautiful pine forest to back in the desert again.
Yeah, we're back in the desert. And as you can probably see what Jan was messing with, we've got this, I don't know, some sort of purple pampas grass stuff sitting. But, yeah, so it's been good. We haven't done an end of the day recap that much just because it's been so hard.
Yeah. But talk about our stroke of luck with water today.
Yeah. Well, let's back up before the water. What did we hit?
Oh, the blowdowns?
200 miles.
200. Yeah, we hit 200 miles.
Yeah, we got 200 miles today. And then, yeah, so we got water at the North Fork of the San Jacinto River, which is on the other side of the mountain. We cameled up, made dinner there last night before going on into camp, and carried our water to just about a half mile back. And ration water all day, and thank you, Lord, for the water that was there. Yeah, there was a seasonal spring or stream.
Yeah, and somebody had said maybe like 5 or 6 days ago that there was water there, but
yeah, you just don't know.
Yeah, we just didn't know, so we kept like a liter of water each, and then otherwise we would have had to walk another 5 miles.
Yeah.
So yay!
There is. That water she's talking about in 5 miles kind of is like the Far Out cartoon.
It's a water fountain in the desert.
A water fountain in the middle of the desert. It's crazy. I know at one point when we were up on the mountain, I was looking down and I could see I-10, and I was going, it looks like you could be there in a reasonable hour, but trail miles, it was like over 12 miles. I was like, that's insane. It's just so deceptive how vast it is out here. It really is. But yeah, you have anything?
No, that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
2 hard days.
2 hard days. We're gonna go into Walmart, maybe pick up some leggings or something, because we don't know what's gonna happen here in the next week or two. It could get cold.
Oh, I bought a pair of leggings at the thrift store in Idlewild for $2, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some leggings. Otherwise, I'm pretty much set for cold weather stuff. You know, if it gets too cold. Yeah, the next section we've got some serious washouts and stuff. They said was due to the hurricane that washed the trail away, which we've talked about already. So I don't know. We talked to somebody actually, trail maintainers today, and one from the PCT. It's a mouthful. And we talked to him about that, and he says they didn't even open the road to get crews in there. However, they didn't close the section.
Yeah.
So
that forces us to walk it. If they had closed it, then we could say, well, it's officially closed. So
yeah. So anyway, I mean, we could skip it. But I don't feel right.
Yeah, but plus skipping it is how you're going to skip it. You know, it's like you have to
take a bus. Like
but that guy skipped 57 miles. I'm not skipping 57 miles. We'll just muddle through.
So we're going to take extra food going in, still pressing to Big Bear, and we'll get all that taken care of tomorrow. But all right, we got our tent set up.
Yeah, I'm semi-cowboy camping, meaning I'm got my mosquito net up, but not my rain fly. Yeah, because I don't think it's gonna rain.
When we got here, there were tons of gnats and mosquitoes, and I just set up my tent. I've got a Durston. It sets up really fast. So okay, folks, enjoy the little last look at San Jacinto. It is pretty, really pretty the way the light's casting on it. But all right, I hope everybody has a good day, good night.
And be grateful that you have a water faucet.
Yeah, being out here, that is one thing. I always say, like, backpacking, like, you know, here we're a couple days not having a shower yet. You know, we don't think it's that bad, but yeah, I'm always grateful. I'm more grateful when I go home and I can turn a light switch on, or I can turn my faucet on, especially out here when you're rationing water. Yep. It makes you uber thankful for water, especially if you live on the East Coast and it's pretty plentiful and you don't have to worry about it. You know, out here in California, they have to constantly worry about drought.
Yeah, so, Arizona, Nevada, all the western states are having trouble. So anyway, we had our little stream today. We're good till we get to the water fountain.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see the water fountain. That's gonna be pretty cool.
We're gonna let the water run till it gets cold.
No, yeah, but anyway, all right, guys, that's it for tonight. We'll see you next time.